just like loving, sad as that is. May not be cool, but it's so where I live. It's like I'm your lover, or more like your ghost. I spend the day wondering what you do, where you go. I try and just kick it, but then what can I do? We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. See us winter walking after a storm. It's chill in the wind, but it's warm in your arms. We stop all snow lined. May not be true. We all got our junk, and my junk is you.
You have to excuse me, I know it's so off. I love when you do stuff that's rude and so wrong. I go up to my room, turn the stereo on, shoot up some you, in the U with some song.
I laugh actors drifting and play out these scenes. I ride on the rush, all the hopes, all the dreams. I may be neglecting the things I should do. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. See, we still keep talking after you're gone. You're still with me and feel so good in my arms. They say you go blind. Maybe it's true. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. Oh, it's like we stopped time. What can I do? My junk. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. My junk is you. You.
Where I go, when I go there, no more memory anymore. Only men on distant ships, the women with them, swimming with them to shore. Where I go, when I go there, no more whispering anymore. Only hymns upon your lips, a mystic wisdom rising with them to shore. Touch me just like that, and that, oh yeah, now that's heaven. Now that, like, God, that's so nice. Now lower down where the things lie.
Still, you must admit, with the two anatomies, it truly is daunting. I mean, how everything might
Measure up.
Not that I'm saying I wouldn't want to, not whatever, not want to.
Moritz?
I have to go.
Moritz, wait.
just too unreal, all this. Watching the words fall from my lips.
Dating some girl with hypotheses.
Haven't you heard the word of your body?
Don't feel a thing. You wish.
Grasping at pearls with my fingertips.
Holding her hand like some little tease.
Haven't you heard the word of my wanting?
Oh, I'm gonna be wounded. Oh, I'm gonna be your wound. Oh, I'm gonna bruise you. Oh, you're gonna be my bruise.
Just too unreal, all this. Watching his world slip through my fist.
Playing with her in your fantasies. Haven't you heard a word how I want you? Oh, I'm gonna be wounded. Oh, I'm gonna be your wound. Oh, I'm gonna bruise you. Oh, you're gonna be my bruise.
There's a part I can't tell about the dark I know well. You say time for bed now, child. Mom just smiles that smile, just like she never saw me, just like she never saw me. So I leave wanting just to hide, knowing deep inside you are coming to me. You are coming to me. You say all you want is just a kiss goodnight. Then you hold me and you whisper, child, the Lord won't mind. It's just you and me. Child, you're a beauty. God, it's good, the loving, ain't it good tonight? You ain't seen nothing yet, gonna treat you right. It's just you and me. Child, you're a beauty.
Dear Herr Stiefel, Moritz, I've spent the entire day thinking about your note. Truly, it touched me. It did that you'd think of me as a friend. Of course, I was saddened to hear that your exams came off rather less well than you'd hoped, and that you will not be promoted come fall. And yet I must say straight away that fleeing to America is hardly the solution. And even if it were, I cannot provide the money you request.
Well, fine, not like it's even worth the time. But still, you know, you wanted more. Sorry, it won't change, been there before.
You would do me wrong, Herr Stiefel, to read into my refusal any lack of affection. On the contrary, as Melchior's mother, I truly believe it to be my duty to curb this momentary loss.
The thing that sucks okay for me, $1,000, I'm like scot-free. And I mean please, that's all I need. Get real, Jose, by now you know the score.
Should you like, I am ready to write your parents. I will try to convince them that no one could have worked harder last semester, and also that too rigorous a condemnation of your current misfortune could have the gravest possible effect.
You wanna laugh, it's too absurd. You start to ask, can't hear a word. You're gonna crash and burn, right? Tell me more.
Still, Herr Stiefel, one thing in your letter disturbed me. Your, what shall we call it, veiled threat that should escape not be possible, you would take your own life.
Okay, so now we do the play. Act like we so care, no way. You'll write my folks, well okay. Babe, that's how it goes.
My dear boy, the world is filled with men, businessmen, scientists, scholars even, who have done rather poorly in school and yet gone on to brilliant careers. Consider, for example, our friend.
They freak or won't, you toe the line. You tell your soul, just kill some time. Will it quit? It will until they don't. They're not my home, not anymore. Not like they so were before. Still I'll split and down like, well, who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
In any case, I assure you that your present misfortune will have no effect on my feelings for you, or on your relationship with Melchior.
Well, fine, not like it's even worth the time. But still, you know, you wanted more. Okay, so nothing's changed. Heard that before. You wanna laugh, it's too absurd. You start to ask, can't hear a word. You wanna crash and burn, right? Tell me more. You start to cave, you start to cry. You try to run, nowhere to hide. Wanna crumble up and close that door.
So head high, Herr Stiefel, and do let me hear from you soon. In the meantime, I am unchangingly and most fondly yours, Fanny Gabor.
Just fuck it, right enough, that's it. You'll still go on well for a bit. Another day of utter shit. And then there were none. And then there were none. And then there were none. And then there were none.
Flip on a switch and everything's fine. No more lips, no more tongue, no more ears, no more eyes. The naked blue angel who peers through the blinds disappears in the gloom of the mirror blue night.
But there's nowhere to hide from these bones from my mind. It's broken inside. I'm a man and a child. I'm at home with the ghost who got left in the cold, who knocks at my peace with no keys to my soul.
And the whispers of fear that chill up the spine will steal away too with a flick of the light. The minute you do it, with fingers so blind, you remove every bit of the blue from your mind.
There's nowhere to hide from the ghost in my mind. It's cold in these bones of a man and a child, and there's no one who knows, and there's nowhere to go. There's no one to see who can see to my soul.
I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. All will be forgiven. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. All will be forgiven. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. There is love in heaven. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. There is love in heaven. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. All will be forgiven. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe.
There is love in heaven. All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven. All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven.
I believe.
All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven.
I believe.
All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven.
I believe.
All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven.
I believe.
All will be forgiven. There is love in heaven. All will be forgiven. All will be forgiven.
Peace and joy be with them. Harmony and wisdom. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe.
Awful sweet to be a little butterfly, just winging over things and nothing deep inside. Nothing going wild in you, you know. You're slowing by the riverside, or floating high in blue, or maybe cool to be a little summer wind, like once through everything and then away again, with the taste of dust
so been there. Don't do sadness, just don't care.
Mort Stiefel?
Ilsa? You frightened me.
What are you looking for?
If only I knew.
What's the use of looking? I'm on the way home. Want to come?
I don't know.
God. You remember how we used to run back to my house and play pirates? Venla Bergman, Melchior Gabor, you and I? Spring and summer, every other day. Blue wind gets so sad, blowing through the thick corn, through the bales of hay, through the open books on the grass. Spring and summer. Sure, when it's autumn, wind always wants to creep up and haunt you, whistling it's got you. With its heartache, with its sorrow, winter wind sings and it cries. Spring and summer, every other day. Blue wind gets so pained, blowing through the thick corn, through the bales of hay, through the sudden drift of the rain. Spring and summer.
Actually, I better go.
Walk as far as my house with me.
I wish I could.
Then why don't you?
80 lines of Virgil, 16 equations, a paper on the Habsburgs.
So maybe I should be some kind of laundry line. Hang their things on me, and I will swing dry. You just wave in the sun through the afternoon, and then see they come to set you free beneath the rising moon. 'Cause you know
something started crazy, sweet and unknown. Something you keep in a box on the street, now it's longing for a home. And who can say what dreams are? Wake me in time to be lonely and sad. And who can say what we are? And this is the season for dreaming. And now our bodies are the guilty ones who touch and color the hours. Night won't breathe. Oh, how we fall in silence from the sky.
Pulse has gone and racing, all fits and starts. Window by window you try and look into this brave new you that you are. And you can say what dreams are, wake me in time to be out in the cold. And who can say what we are, this is the reason for dreaming. And now our bodies are the guilty ones. Our touch will fill every hour, huge and dark. Oh, our hearts will murmur the blues from on high, then whisper some silver reply. Whoa, whoa. Are the guilty ones. Our touch will color the hours. Night won't breathe. Oh, how we fall in silence from the sky, then whisper some silver reply. Whoa, whoa. Guilty ones. You fold his hands and smooth his tie. You gently lift his chin. Were you really so blind and unkind to him? Can't help the itch to touch, to kiss, to hold him once again. Now to close his eyes, never open them. A shadow past, yearning, yearning for the fool it called a home. All things he never did are left behind. All the things his mama wished he'd bear in mind, and all his dad had hoped he'd know. The talks you never had, the Saturdays you never spent, all the grown-up places you never went, and all of the crying you wouldn't understand. You just let him cry, make a man out of him. A shadow past, yearning, yearning for the fool it called a home. All things he ever wished are left behind. All the things his mama did to make him mine, and how his dad had hoped he'd grow. All things he ever lived are left behind. All the fears that ever flickered through his mind, all the sadness that he'd come to